Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215, and right now we're in Northeast Philadelphia. We're going to be doing a driving tour of the Mayfair neighborhood. What do you get when you remove the neighbor from the neighborhood? You get hood. So we're going to do the Mayfair hood today. It's a nicer area. Right now we're on Erdrich and Cottman Ave. The weather is 92 degrees and sunny. We got pretty clear skies. We are currently facing westbound. Behind us is eastbound. On my right is northbound. On my left is southbound. We're passing Erdrich Street, the 7300 block to my right, 7200 block to my left. We got a Rite Aid on my right hand side. We're passing Charles Street, the 7200 block on my left hand side. It's a really sunny day. It's kind of warm if you don't have the air on. If you go inside of a room that didn't have the air conditioner on, or if you leave your vehicle with the windows up and come back in it, it's an oven. The 90 degrees for me is kind of like tough on my skin. All right, we're approaching Frankford. We're at Cottman and Frankford. I'm gonna stop right here because of the yellow light, but also most importantly, so on my right hand side, you guys can see that sign. There's a green sign that says, "Welcome to Mayfair." Established in 1929, right in front of the Republic Bank, where that white car is at. The white car is right next to that sign. I just wanted you guys to at least witness that. We're next to the 66 bus. That's what just went by. The 66 bus. We got several businesses on my left-hand side. We got the 7200 block of Frankford Ave to my left, the 7300 Frankford Ave to my right. This whole little corner, in its T shape, each avenue has businesses. There's commercial businesses to my right, commercial businesses to my left, in front of us, and behind us. I see a Pat's Music, Frankford and Cottman Plaza, Jackson Hewitt, T-Mobile, Family Dollar, May, Family Depot, Nails by Nature, Allstate, and more. We got a barbershop on my left-hand side, Cottman Nails and Spa, a Doubletree Market. We're passing Leon Street. We got a fellow Smart on my left-hand side, looking like a banana. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Crispin Street. We got a police officer behind us that pulled behind us and now is making a left-hand turn with us. So this should be interesting. We got Cottman Family Dentistry on my right-hand side. Let's make this left-hand turn on Inglewood, 3400 block of Inglewood with an E. He kept on going straight. Dang it, I thought I was gonna get the oh-so-rare pullover on camera. Alright, so we got some residential homes. They're all pretty uniform. First floor has bricks, second floor has vinyl siding. Some of the roofs are flat tops with a slope, which has shingles. The other roofs are A-tops, which are joined by two apexes. I see patio furniture. I see some raised lawns that are surrounded by bricks and or stone. Then I see some lawns that are just grassy. We're at Leon and Inglewood. We just exited the 3400 block of Inglewood. We're about to enter the 3500 block. I got some traffic on my right, so I had to stop right here. Doesn't look like they have a stop sign. All right. I see some awnings. A few of these houses have awnings to protect the homeowners from the sun. I'm gonna turn the air a little bit higher in case you guys hear that ambient wind in the background. That's Tune trying to stay cool. I like the trees because the trees provide shade, right? The bad thing about the trees is the trees destroy the ground. The good thing about the trees is they provide shade. The bad thing about the trees is that they poop on your car. All the little tree droppings and stuff. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on Frankford. We got an Asian massage parlor on my left. We got a hair studio on my left. We got Crusette Enterprise Auto Tags on my right. Hunan Star Royal Restaurant on my left. Mayfair Hub on my left. We got Frank's Steaks, fresh sliced ribeye, burgers, pork roast, wings, fried, Oreo, and milkshakes on my left-hand side. And we got Harrington's, which looks like a little bar and pub on my right-hand side. I'm gonna make this right turn. We got Francesco's Steaks. We deliver. They got cheese fries, shakes, and more. All right, we're making this right-hand turn onto Wellington. These houses have back driveways, which some may or may not have a garage. Most of them, I guess they did when they were made back in the day, but some people choose to opt out and seal up their garage and turn it into an extra room. Look at this classic on my right-hand side. Chevrolet. Wow, it's for sale. That's a deluxe coupe. Chevrolet Deluxe Coupe. Wow. We're at Wellington and Leon. We're going to cross over Leon, the 7200 block of Leon to my left, 7300 block of Leon to my right. This gentleman right here has a hoodie on. Whoa. Did I just say it was 92 degrees and my guy got a hoodie on? He probably coming from a house with central air conditioner and then going into a car with air conditioner. So he's cool. We're at Wellington and Crispin. I can keep going straight, but I'm gonna ban these 2 or so blocks perimeter from Frankford. Now I did the Mayfair area before. It's on my page, so if you guys want to see more of Mayfair, feel free to explore my channel. We got the 3400 block of St. Vincent Street to my left, the 3300 block of St. Vincent to my right. Now we're on St. Vincent. The street's a lot wider. You got probably like 15 to 16 feet front lawns. All of the lawns are raised. The homes are raised with 2 sets of staircases. You got 7 steps on the first staircase, and then you got about 4 steps on the second staircase. We're at Leon, the 7200 block of Leon. I have a little nephew named Leon. We got a truck on my left-hand side. It's from Indiana. It's a Lentz truck serving the food industry. Those guys spend long hours on the road, but from what I hear, they make some pretty good income with the sacrifice of being on the road for a long time. We got a police and fire credit union right here in front of us. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. And then on my left-hand side, we got Einstein, Plaza, Mayfair. We got Pizza City on my left. We got several businesses on my right. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. We're gonna cross over. We're passing Friendship Street. We got a plaza on my left with a Boost Mobile, Little Caesars, Convenient Market, and more. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. On Princeton Ave, we got Princeton Plaza on my left-hand side. We got a flower shop on my right-hand side. It's a florist business. We're now at Charles and Princeton. I can go straight or I can go left. I think I'm gonna go straight. We got a, who's that, a female on my right hand side. She was loading up her vehicle with what looked to be a walker. And we're at Erdrich and Princeton, the 4100 block of Princeton Ave. Look on my left hand side. Pick a bag of food here. They're giving away food at that church on my left hand side. They've been doing that at a lot of churches throughout the city. That one lady had 2 boxes of food. Yeah, they end up having so much food. That's the St. Stephen's United Church of Christ. They end up having so much food that they gotta give it away in bulk just so it won't go bad. Look at the lady on my right hand side. She had 3 boxes. So that goes to show you. Those boxes usually contain like produce, boxes of like macaronis, pastas, different things like canned goods, things that you could use to make some food. We got Mullen Playground on my right hand side. We had a young female that was unloading a bicycle. Alright, so the houses in the Northeast in general, I would say 80% of them are A, they're well kept. B, they're pretty uniform. They don't change the facades much. They don't go too crazy with it. Now, some neighborhoods do. There are some homeowners who add extreme modifications to their homes as far as aesthetics go. But for the most part, they keep them all the same and they look pretty uniform. Alright, we're now at Walker Street, Wellington and Walker Street. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on the 4200 block of Wellington. I'm going to allow the Saturn to go by. They already blew the stop sign, so might as well let them go by. We're now on the 4200 block of Wellington. We got an RV on my left-hand side. It's called the El Dorado Eco Line 350. That looks pretty small. That looks like a 26-footer. We had a Nova on my left-hand side. You guys saw that Chevy Nova sedan. We're at Wellington and Erdwick. We got blocks on my left and blocks on my right. We got back alleys on my left and back alleys on my right. We're at Charles and Wellington. Alright, look at these houses on my right hand side. I'm going to make this right hand turn so that you guys can see these houses on my left. Not on my left, but they were on my right. I don't know if you guys can see the details. The ones on my left, the capstones, they have a color coordination of bricks, like light tan brick, dark burgundy brick, really dark what looks to be black brick. And that pattern passes throughout the roof crown, the apex. They got shingles, nice colored faded shingles. I guess they're faded from the sun, but they got like different shades of blue, green, red, and what looks to be yellow. We just passed one of them weeping trees. Gentleman on my left on his bicycle, he just parked up to his house. The walkways are pretty well kept. There's a pool on my left hand side. There's a I missed it, but a trampoline. There was a vehicle blocking it, so you guys couldn't really see it. That's the bad thing too about there being so many vehicles. You guys can't see the true beauty of some of these neighborhoods because there's an overabundance of vehicles. Now, somebody made an interesting comment the other day in the chat section. They said a lot of those little blocks in Philadelphia, they were made and designed before there were cars on the road. And I love that. I love that. Food for thought. A lot of these blocks in Philadelphia were designed and made the way they are before there were so many cars on the road. You got to keep in mind that back in the 50s, 40s, 30s, only the fortunate ones had vehicles. So you would see pictures from back in the day, and we got Santucci's Square Pizza on my left-hand side, Philomena. Remember we went left, right over here? We went past the Mayfair sign. Now we're going to go straight, and then we'll go right and zigzag through Frankford. I'm going to focus around Frankford Ave for the beginning of this tour. But yeah, that's a powerful thought to take in. When Philadelphia, like most cities of America and towns, were designed, in the early 1900s, there was no cars the way it is today. Now there's cars everywhere. Some families have 2, 3, 4, 5 cars, maybe 6, 7 cars. And we're talking about average families that have, you know, a daughter that drives, a son that drives, a mother that drives, a father that drives, you know what I mean? We got a vehicle right here. He just reversed. I'm gonna let him merge into the lane. Mayfair Dental Associates on my right hand side. Alright, on my left hand side we got Tacony Dance Studio. Look at this Cadillac on my right. Woo! My pop had one of them Johns. That John, nice. Let's make this right hand turn. on Leon. We're on Ryan Ave and Leon. They just sold a house on my right-hand side. It was for sale, and they just sold it. We got a female on my left-hand side. She got a tattoo on the back of her calf. She's walking. She's texting. She has a tie-dye shirt and a miniature purse with some sunshades on. On my right-hand side, we have another female. You just littered, man. Man, put that back in your pocket. You just littered. I'm the litter patrol. Woo! Whoops, skibidi-bidi-doo, whoops, skibidi-bidi-doo. Yo, she just dropped some paper out of her pocket. Man, you're supposed to take care of your neighborhood. You just got caught on candy cams. Yo, seriously, she just dropped. Every little litter counts, right? Every little debris counts. Listen, if that was a dollar bill, that was money, right? All right, then. So if it was a piece of paper, it was still a piece of paper. Oh, look at this trailer on my left-hand side. I wonder if they'll give it to me. Give it to me, man. Please, please, pretty please. Yo, look at these kids right here on the little hoverboards. There's a male, and then we got a young female right here. She's on the phone. With her Nike shirt, she's cooling. Yo, she was cooling. She got a little, like a metallic purple hoverboard. He got a metallic black hoverboard. That's probably brother and sister. All right, we just exited the 3500 block of Aldine Street. Aldine. So we're back at Frankford. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Frankford. I just gotta be careful. Oh, I'm gonna allow this young woman right here to. Go ahead, man. I was gonna let you go forward. I'm gonna let this young gentleman right here with his dry clean goods go by. See if anybody lets me in. Will anybody let me in? Will anybody? Hell no. The other street's not looking good. There's no reason in me even trying to squeeze in because the other street's not gonna let me go. It has to be like in unison. It has to be agreed amongst all parties that they're gonna allow you in. Because now I'm gonna just be stuck right there in the middle of the street, waiting for those sides, the people from that side to let me go. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work out. That's how you get into an accident. Right side's clear. Left side is clear. Right side's clear. Excellent. Citizens Bank in front of us. International Internal Medicine and a Chiropractic Dynamic Center on my right hand side. Let's make this left on Tudor. We got a tattoo parlor on my left. Superstar Pizza on my left. State Farm on my left. Smoker's Hut on my left. We got Mayfair Diner on my right hand side. A couple of my viewers I've heard ate there before. I've never eaten there, but I've heard that they enjoyed it. So I guess that's what counts. As long as you enjoy where you eat, that's all that matters, right? Gee golly, mate. Pip pip chittios. Good day, mate. Crikey. Let's make this left-hand turn on the 3500 block of Tudor Street. Kind of like Tudor, but with a D. Tudor. I guess it ain't door because it ain't double O. So Tudor. Tudor. Yeah, Tudor Street. We got another house for sale on my right-hand side coming up on Tudor. Right where this guy is at the door. Let me see if I get the address for y'all. 3527 Tudor Street in Northeast Philadelphia is for sale. So if you're interested in moving into this neighborhood, boom, I just found you a house. You better invite me over for a cup of water, some water with some ice, mate. Better invite me to your property. Let's go straight. Let's go straight. One more block. One more block. One more block. Come on, come on, come on. We had a gentleman with his hat way up, all the way up. You got some parking over here. Plenty of parking on my right. Plenty of parking on my left. Yeah, but just to put a grasp on that thought, like I loved when that person said that comment because it was mind-blowing. You know how some people say, too, but some of these little blocks are so tiny, you can't get a fire truck through, or you can't get this through, you can't get that through. We got Mayfair Presbyterian Church on my right-hand side. Yeah, you know how they be like, oh, that you can't get, you know, big cars through those little blocks, or how do they get big cars through those little blocks? So these lawns are a lot bigger than the other ones. These lawns are like 20 feet long. That's just the green terrace area, and they still got a little piece of cement right in front of their doorway, like a little rectangular piece of cement. But the way it was back in the day, you know, there wasn't that many cars. And you gotta keep in mind too, the cars from back in the day were tanks. The cars from back in the day, those big Fords, those big body Fords that they turn into rat rods now and everything. Like even the 70s cars. We're on Blay Ave and Roland. Let's make this right on Blay Ave. Just the 70s cars alone, a lot of those 70s cars, like the C-body cars, they were big, wide body vehicles. And you know, now you got some big vehicles, but you also got a lot of compact cars. So yeah. Okay, we're at Crispin and Blay Ave. I don't know, every time I see the word Crispin, I remove the S and all I see is Crippin. Crippin. They're doing the sidewalks over here. They're hooking them up on my left hand side. We passed it. The Civic on my left looks mango. Look at the fender. Look like somebody hit that thing. We had a Beamer on my right. Beamer, Benz, Bentley. Beamer, Benz, Bentley. What would you guys prefer? A Beamer, a Benz, or a Bentley? I don't know. That's kind of tough. I think I'll take the Bentley. I'll sell it, and I'll go buy 52 Honda Civics. So, you know. Nah, I'll definitely take that Bentley. I'll cash it in, and then I'll probably, with the price of a Bentley, man, you could probably buy a little house. I'll buy a car, a motorcycle, still have some pocket change left. Because Bentleys are what, like $250,000 or more, depends on the model. $500,000 for a nice Bentley. That's payday for me. What? We're at Frankford and Blay. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. Yeah, I'm not focused too much on that side because we did that side before in a previous tour. I'm trying to focus on this side. This is where we left off. We're passing Lansing Street, but I do want to see an auto body shop that's up here. I want to take a look and take a sneak peek inside their yard to see if they're doing anything productive with a vehicle I dropped off. So, you know, let's make this left on Shellmeyer. Yeah, we just dropped the vehicle off here to have some work done. So I'm like, why not? 2 birds with 1 stone. See if they kept their word, see if they're working on it. So, you know. We got Jenkintown Window Cleaning Building Services on my right-hand side. We got another house for sale on my right-hand side. 3537. What's it 35-37% on the other block? Something like that. Anyway, all I know is that everybody moving from Mayfair. Everybody out. So now it's not everybody, but it's a good amount of people. We're on Shellmeyer and Leon. Look at the blue awnings that exit the windows on my left hand side. You see, they got awnings. They pay for awnings. I guess for shade in the morning, the lights don't wake you up. Don't you hate that? When I grew up, man, what I used to do, I used to put blankets on my windows or trash bags so I could sleep in a blacked out room. I always liked it. Because I think liked it is not a real word, but I always liked to have dark windows because I sleep a little bit better when there's dark windows. We got that electric blue color on my right hand side, very bright blue. I'm not a big fan of blue, but that looked interesting. We're on Shellmeyer Ave and Crippen Street, 7500 Crippen on my right. I said Crippen. Crispin. And 7400 Crispin on my left. Should have worn my Nipsey Hussle shirt. I would have been prepared for Crippen. Alright, we got a waste bin on my right hand side. Looks like they're doing some demo work. We're at Shellmeyer Ave and Roland Ave. In front of us, it looks like there's a school. I see Mayfair Playground on my left hand side. I see a bunch of youngsters with book bags behind the building right there. Is that a high school? Somebody notify me. Somebody educate me. Somebody school your boy tune. It looks like it could potentially be a school. I think it might be a school. You guys, yeah, because I see a bunch of youngsters like in the back. Like teenage youngsters. We're next to the 88 bus stop. 400 series runs through here. We're making this right on Oakmont Street. Wow, this street is super duper wide, bro. This is the widest street of a lifetime. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I could just like have fun here. Like, look, I could shoot a whole music video. Look at this. I could fit like 100 smart cars going left and right. Look at this. I think I could do a full U-turn. Yo, look at this. This is crazy. This is such a wide street. This is like American Street or like Lehigh Avenue. Like, y'all don't think that I could do a full U-turn here? Watch this, watch this, watch this. I'm gonna let this vehicle go by. I'm gonna let this vehicle go by. We're gonna do a full U-turn. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch, watch, watch. We're on Oakmont and Crispin. You ready? You ready? Watch this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this! Look at this! I'm a professional stunt driver. Too fast. Too furious. I'm Evel Knievel's baby cousin. Toon Knievel. We're on Oakmont Street and Crispin. Y'all might as well just remove the S and call it Crippen Street. I bet you no Blood's gonna want to move to Crippen Street. Say no. No, these houses on my left are pretty interesting. So are the ones on my right. Look at, they look pretty similar. Like all these houses, they tend to have similarities and characteristics, but they're all slightly different in their own way. Like when it comes to styling, the type of stone they use, the materials. I think the materials is what separates a lot of these houses. And the thing is, they'll change from block to block. Because look, we were just on the 3400 block of Oakmont. That's what it looked like. We're going to go over the 3500 block of Oakmont, and it completely changes in the matter of a block. We got huge trees galore. Look, they got bricks on the first floor. Now the other one had them big stones. And I can't get over how wide the street is. I'm ready to like host a football game here. We're about to do a two-hand tag right here. I'm about to have a concert right here. I'm about to shut it down, yo. Like each one of these lanes is enough for 2 cars. Boom. This is one lane. Boom. This is another lane, right? And this separates the street, and technically now I'm driving up a one-way. And boom, now I'm driving up the 4th lane, which is a one-way. And then there's enough space for parking. There's plenty of parking space. Double parking here ain't even a problem. You could double on double park. You could double ensemble park. You could quadruple park. We got O'Terry's Bakery, or O'Terry's Bakery, family owned since 1904 on my right hand side. We got Narnian Auto Group in front of us. Call 215-APPROVE. Guaranteed credit approval. Drive it, love it, buy now. Tell them Toon sent you for a 215 discount. Say they go, Toon, oh come on, man. They'll be like, Toon, you keep sending us to these places and telling them to give your name and don't ever want to give us a discount. It's cool to imagine, right? Say oh snap, yo, traffic over here on Frankford is treacherous. And nobody wants to let you go. They're like, psh, that little go-kart, psh, that on the road, jeez. Alright, let me make this left-hand turn. Left-hand turn, left-hand turn. What? Left-hand turn, left-hand turn, left-hand turn. What? We made this left. Oh, snap. I'm gonna get on my right lane. Passing Marple Street. I just want to take a sneak peek here. Can I take a sneak peek here? I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on the 4000 block of Chippendale Ave. Yo, there used to be a club for women in Philadelphia called Chippendale. Crazy, right? It was called Chippendale. Wow, this place is extremely booked. Extremely packed. We got a Mako on my left-hand side, collision auto repair specialist. I'm just peeking. I'm just pondering. We're at Chippendale Street and Erdrich. Yeah, men got Hooters, women got Chippendale, right? Wasn't that it? Men had Hooters, it was a women place, and then women had Chippendale, which was a men place. They tried to hire me to be the lead engineer and dancer at Chippendale back in 1953 when I was in my younger years. They was like, Toon, we really want you. We really want you to drop it like it's hot. You know, take what your mama gave you. And I'm like, no, y'all don't really want that. Y'all don't really want that. They're like, Toon, we got you. But it was 1953, right? So I'm like, well, what's the pay rate? They was like $21 a week. You can't beat it. I said, what? $21 a week? I want $4.9 million cold hard cash. And then, yeah, they kicked me out. Like, they kick out Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's house. It didn't work out well. So, my stripping career was over. Oh, a Wago van. I see a Wago van. 1988 through 1991 Honda Civic wagon. I like that. We're on Walker Street. Let's make this left-hand turn. We just exited the 7600 block of Walker Street. We're now on the 4200 block of Sheffield Ave. Isn't there a Sheffield Financial? We got a trampoline on my left-hand side. We're at Sheffield and Erdrich. We got family practice on my right-hand side for physical therapy. The dude standing outside with the blue shirt looked like a computer-generated character, just like bobbling back and forth, like he had like a twist to him. We got like 4 young females on my left-hand side and a newborn baby. Passing the 7600 block of Erdrich. Passing Sheffield Ave. We're actually passing Frankford Avenue, driving down Sheffield. We got the Police Athletic League van on my left-hand side. We got people parked on both ways on each side of the street. You notice how some people facing each other. Look at, they built this little wooden private vanity fence on my left-hand side. You see it? That doesn't look that bad. It's like a patio deck style. There's 2 trampolines on my right-hand side. I don't know. I've seen too many videos on YouTube where people get hurt on those things. I've never jumped on a trampoline in my life, but considering as many videos as I've seen, I might be thoughtful next time jumping on one. I never jumped on one. I don't think I ever want to. We're on Leon and Sheffield. It has to be like adult friendly, and I can't go through it or I fall off the edge of it. We got a pool on my right hand side. Wow, they went in. They got a whole pool. They put a pool right there on their front property. We're at Sheffield Ave and Crispin Street. They just did these sidewalks. You can see the sidewalks are recently done. Not these. Watch, we'll pass them. Now I feel like I got to turn. Look at this car, got eyelashes. Look at this little key right here. It got eyelashes. So you know who owns it, huh? It's a female. Unless it's a guy that just like says, oh, the dude's doing what's that called? Not fertilizer. What's the opposite of fertilizer? Pesticides. There you go. He's spraying pesticides. Let's make this right. We got Lansing Knights. Yeah, that might be a school because this is their field on my left-hand side. Let's make this right on Meridian. Oh, we can't make a right on Meridian. We had an unmarked police car there that had the police logo, but it was faded. Let's make this right on Lansing, the 3300 block of Lansing Street. Now look at, you see how this street is all normal? It's so skinny. Pretty average compared to the rest of the streets. Yeah. Most of the houses look the same though, for the most part. That's the thing about Northeast. When Northeast was made, I think Northeast, most of this was constructed in the 40s and in the 50s. Like the area of the city where I'm from, we're at Lansing and Crispin. I'm gonna make this right because I told you that I was gonna show y'all the sidewalks. Yeah, let me pull over right here before I talk about what year these houses were made. Look at, you see this little island that's in the middle of the ground right here in front of us that separates the sidewalk from the street? You see how they put like a frost? A frost is the edging of cement that goes to the street, surrounds it with poles. You see it? They put some plantation. They just added that. That's new. And they did some stuff like that in the Elmwood section in Southwest Philadelphia. Right now we're in Northeast. But they did something very similar in Southwest Philadelphia. Look at, and more on my left-hand side. You see? See how they're not finished? It adds some stylization to the house. Makes the house on the side looks like you got a lot more going on, but that's pretty much public ground. You know, street it's the street side, so pretty much public space, but Check out this utility trailer on my right hand side. He's doing some work. Check him out. He's pimping. We're at Oakmont Street in Crispin. I am going to, let's see, I'm going to make this right, and we're going to go all the way back to where we left off at, because I turned shortly just to show you guys those side additions. So like I was saying, these houses were made, I believe, around the 1940s, 1950s. Where I'm at in the city, and I know in other areas of the city, it goes even farther back. Where I'm at, the houses, like I know for example, the one that I grew up in was made in, I think, 1918. Yeah, 1918, that's the year my house was made in, the one I grew up in. So, and I know other areas of the city, you got like houses made in the 1800s, late 1800s. Those are like what they call the Victorian style houses. But the reason why these were made in a later time is because a lot of northeast Philadelphia, where we're driving through now, was farmlands. We're passing Lansing. That's where we went through, but we're gonna go down another block just so we don't see the same area of Lansing. Let's make this right on Hartel Ave, the 3300 block of Hartel Ave. Yeah, so a lot of this area right here was farmland. And when they made these homes, as you can see, to me, they manufactured them to look like the American dream. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like the neighborhood. Like we got kids on my right hand side playing on the sidewalk. You see them? Wow, that's like so like the year 2000. You don't see that often. Just sitting on the sidewalk with their friend talking. That's how I used to be. Look at my right hand side, GTO. Whoa, that's a classic. That was one of the cars that they stole in Gone in 60 Seconds. The GTO in black. Yeah, that's crazy, right? So, yeah, man. To me, it reminds me of like those eerie TV shows where they show everybody coming out the front of the house with a lawnmower, making a turn at the same time. Like everybody in a uniform nature, you know? Like one of those Twilight Zone episodes in black and white. Like I feel like if you take a photo of this neighborhood and minus the cars and make it in black and white, it would pass off easily for like a 1950s photo. Because these houses still look the same way they did in the 1950s. We're making this left on Leon Street. We're gonna make this right on Asheville Street. You see, everything pretty much for the most part looks similar. It's like no matter what block we turn on, with the exception of a few blocks. And I got this mail carrier behind me there. Are they trying to deliver mail or are they trying to race? Alright, it seems like they're slowing down. I'm like, yo, I'm making every turn that I'm making. Look at, and they kept going. Are they gonna turn with me here too? I think they got no other choice but to turn with me here. We just exited 3400 block of Asheville. Now some of these houses on my left look different. We're gonna go take a look at them. Look at these two right here on my left. Look at. You see them? See them on my left? And the ones on my right. They're like in pairs of two, like a duplex setup. See, those are the ones that I'm more used to. The row home style homes. Look at right here on Hartel Ave and Craig Street. Look on my right hand side. Those look more familiar to me. Even though I didn't grow up in a two-story home, but I did see them a lot growing up in my area of the city. Northeast, to be honest, I believe it was mostly white Americans or Caucasians back in the day. We got Liberty Bell Bicycle in front of us. Yeah, I believe it was primarily a Caucasian community. And over the years, many of them moved out. And a lot of people from like North Philly or different hoods, I know to my knowledge from people growing up, I've always heard people say, oh, you know, move to the Northeast. Oh, I want to move to the Northeast. Oh, you heard this person move to the Northeast? Like moving to the Northeast was supposed to be like a sought after thing, you know what I mean? We got Ladder 20 and Engine 36 on my left hand side. And we got Little Ducklings Daycare Preschool on my left. We got Sunoco gas station on my left. Regular is $3.23. Let's make this right on Decatur. We got 7-Eleven right here on the 4000 block of Decatur Street on my left hand side. You guys already know what 7-Eleven is. Who remember Jay and Silent Bob? Jay and Silent Bob was my flick. I still got it on DVD. Jay and Silent Bob was my stuff. Aldworth Funeral Home and cremation services on my left hand side. Alan Jones is the supervisor. Now if you go far northeast, like around Red Line Road and all that stuff, we're at Decatur and Erdrich. Go ahead, sir, you're on a bicycle. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, if you go to the far northeast, the houses, wow, classic on my right. Sheesh, was that like an old school Riviera? I couldn't even really tell. But if you go to the far northeast, you got even bigger houses and in singles. Like they're in singles. You see how these are, most of them are stuck together and everything, or in pairs. And we just turned left on Walker Street. Puerto Rico truck on my left hand side. I had Puerto Rican license plates. We just passed the 4200 block of Frost. Look at this classic on my left. There's a lot of classics in this neighborhood. A whole bunch of classics, you know. Alright, we're next to the 28 bus stop. Passing the 8000 block of Montague Street. I'm gonna make this right just so y'all can see this Dodge, because I don't know if you want to see it, but I want to see it. This Power Wagon 150 pickup truck. Look at that building on my right hand side with the shingles on the front face. You see it? And the garage on the first floor, stuck on the second floor. I got bricks on the first floor, stuck on the second floor, shingles on the third floor. What a combination, huh? Look at these houses right here. See those? They got stuck on the first floor, and then they got vinyl siding on the side and on the second floor. Look at this trailer right here. Wow, this thing is beat up. What an eyesore. Oh man, that thing is falling apart. Wow. I'm sure the neighbors dislike that. Yeah, but like I was saying, a lot of the people from the hood, I remember growing up, they sought means like look forward to, or were hopeful in moving to the Northeast. I never was. Like, I never grew up and said, hey, I want to move to the Northeast. When I grow up, I want to move to Northeast Philadelphia. Nah, bro. I always said, when I grow up, I want to own a factory. Some people want a mansion. Some people want Bentleys, chains, jewelry, and all that stuff. I want a warehouse. I want something big, something spacious that I can make income from. I'm not there yet, but I aspire to be one day. Let's make this left-hand turn. We're on Welsh Road, Erdrich and Welsh Road. Since we just did a little bit more of this part, we're gonna go down Frankford and we'll go to where we originally started at. We'll go around there, like around the little commercial district. Look it. So I had the little driveway on my right hand side. Got a variety of houses here and a lot of greenery. That's another thing about Northeast. I guess since it was once farmland, I don't know if it was something in like the planning commission where they agreed on like, okay, you can build houses, but you gotta show a lot of greenery. So I have an original map from back in the day in Philadelphia. And I think the map, it's from like the late 1800s, I think, or maybe early 1900s. And it shows South Philly, Center City, shows all of that, like from aerial view. And most of Northeast is all farmland. Yeah. Yep. You could Google it and learn it. Let's make this right on Rhawn, the 4100 block of Rhawn Street. Yeah, there was a lot of areas that were farmland, but I know Northeast Philadelphia was one of the areas. We're passing Charles Street. We're on Rhawn and Charles. We got Wells Fargo Bank on my right-hand side. We got barber time on my left-hand side. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Frankford Ave. We got Nationwide is on your side, on my right-hand side. Mr. Wheelchair, that's a wheelchair business on my right. Cuppy's Child Care Service, or is Guppies? I thought it was Cuppy. Success Driving School on my left. We're passing Decatur. We got Sunoco Gas Station on my right-hand side. We're passing Hartel Ave. The camera overheated, so you guys missed about 3.5 blocks. But luckily, caught on to it sooner than later. It's pretty hot. It's 92 degrees outside, but with the front windshield acting as a magnifying glass with the sun, it tends to heat up the recording device quickly. So please forgive me. We're on Princeton Ave and Crispin Street. We have some pedestrians walking. Somebody's walking their dog on my right hand side. I'm gonna allow her to cross. All right, you want me to go? I'll be more than happy to, with your permission. Wonderful dog man. This is a really nice and shady block. I think this would be an ideal area to do driving tours with because the sun is blocked from the trees. Alright, we're now approaching Rowland Ave, the 7100 block of Rowland Ave to my right, 7000 Rowland Ave to my left. We're traveling westbound on Princeton Ave, 3200 block of Princeton. We got a nice wide street. We got 2-story row homes that are, some have awnings, some don't have awnings. They're all in brick. We got nice green grassy lawns. Front bushes, some of them got trees and whatnot. Now notice how that block had bricks. Then we go to the next block of Princeton Ave. We just exited the 3200 block of Princeton Ave. Now we're going to the 3100 block of Princeton Ave. Dr. Richard A. What's his last name? Strolson. That was his practice office on my left hand side. Look at this car on my left. Patriot Home Care. They got the whole flag and the eagle and all that on their vehicle. It allows your vehicle to be a tax write-off. So if you have a business and you wrap your vehicle like that, you can use that, as a tax write-off. We're at Hawthorne and Princeton Ave. We're going to continue traveling to the 3000 block of Princeton. On my right hand side, I see a playground. Looks like it could be a school attached to it also. It's Mayfair Elementary School. Welcome to the home of the Holy, does that say Terrorist Youth Organization? How can you use the word holy and terror in one phrase? Holy terrors? That's strange. Holy is a good thing, terror is a bad thing. Holy terror. That's confusing. That's Mayfair Recreation Center. Let's make this left-hand turn on the 7000 block of Battersby. We got more back alleys and driveways. I see some sheds in the back alleys too. We're gonna make this left on the 3000 block of Brighton. We got a lot of trampolines. I just seen 2 more trampolines on my right-hand side. I guess for the kids, right? It might be fun for the kids to jump around. We had a bunch of kids on my left-hand side. They were sitting on the lawn. The thing about this neighborhood is that their personal steps are so far away from the street side that even if every single person on this block was sitting out in front of their house, you would barely be able to tell because another trampoline, another trampoline, another trampoline, another trampoline, another trampoline, another trampoline. 6 trampolines. It's like everybody like, oh, they got the little cute puny one. Oh, they had a little puny trampoline. Yo, there was 6 trampolines on one block. On the left side, it was 4 of them. Every different house had a trampoline. On the right across the street was 2 trampolines. I guess the kids see their friends across the street with a trampoline, and then they want a trampoline too. Like, Mom, give me a trampoline, please, please. Man, when we was poor, we was growing up in the hood, You know what was the hood trampoline? A mattress that they threw out in the trash. You don't know how many of my friends learned how to do backflips off of those mattresses that they threw out in the trash. A lot of hood kids used to jump. I didn't know how to do backflips, but I definitely used to mess around with them. Another trampoline on my right, little miniature one. That's incredible. There goes that electric blue again on my right hand side on the Mustang. It's a whole lot of trampolines. We're at 3200 Brighton. We just exited 3100 block. Whoa, traffic. He wasn't bothering or slowing down either. He was determined to get to Tyson Avenue in a heartbeat. Look at this car on my left. Is it? Are you guys ever gonna slow down? You're gonna give me a break? Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me up a piece of that Kit Kat bar. How many of you guys like Kit Kat? How many guys like Kit Kat? What's better? Kit Kat, Three Musketeers, Payday, Babe Ruth, or Snickers? Or Twix? That's a hard combination, right? That's 6 different choices I gave y'all. Let me repeat again. Kit Kat, Three Musketeers, Payday, Babe Ruth, Twix, and Snickers. I don't know, because I used to like them all for their own specific reasons. Like I used to like Twix because Twix got that waffle crisp on the inside. Reese's Cups. You can't forget Reese's Cups. I used to love Reese's Cups. I used to like Kit Kat because Twix. Did I say Twix and Kit Kat both have like waffle interiors? But Twix has like a caramelness to it. Caramel. Snickers, Snickers was pretty classic. I used to love Three Musketeers because the marshmallow. I used to like it. And then it was one of the biggest candy bars. Yeah. Oh, how about whatchamacallits? Y'all know nothing about whatchamacallit. Oh, we about to throw a party. We about to throw a whatchamacallit party. Yo, that used to be my twist too. Whatchamacallits. Payday and Babe Ruth are very similar because they both got peanuts, right? They're like the competition. I think they're the competition of each other. My bad, I got a little hiccup. We're on Crispin and Brighton Street. We're entering the 3400 block of Brighton. We just exited the 3300 block of Brighton. Brighton sounds like something from the Europe to me. Like Bridgeton, not Stockton. Stockton's in California, right? Yeah, but it sounds like something from the UK. But yeah, Reese's Cups was good too. But Reese's Cups, you know what was bad about Reese's Cup? It only came with 2 cups, bro. And remember in school when they were going around the class and they were selling those bigger packs of Reese's, and they had 4 of them, or was it 4 or 3? I think they had like 4 of them. Remember Reese's Pieces? Yeah, Reese's Pieces. You remember? Let's make this left-hand turn. We're gonna turn left on Tyson. We got a Speedway gas station on our right-hand side. We had a Kodoko gas station too on my right-hand side. We're on the 7000 block of Frankford Avenue. If you guys haven't got a chance to check out my Frankfurt tour lately, about 2 weeks ago, I did a driving tour from the south end of Frankfurt to the far northeast end of Frankfurt. I basically went from end to end. Traveled Frankfurt in its entirety. Explore my channel sometime. I have about 500 driving tours covering all different neighborhoods in Philadelphia, PA. 100 plus neighborhoods. South Philly, Southwest Philly, West Philly, Northwest Philly, North Philly, Northeast Philly, the East Corridor of Philadelphia, and Center City. Yeah, check it out sometime. Walking tours, driving tours, scooter tours, supermoto tours. Yeah. Let's make this left on Charles. We even got 360 tours. If you never experienced 360 immersive video, try it out sometime. It's pretty trippy. If you have the 360 goggles, yo, turbo diesel. They put Maybach. They put Maybach. Yo, look at this Beamer on my left. This John Mango. It's folded. Somebody hit it. Ooh, I didn't know it was sick. Yeah, check out the 360 tour sometime. If you have the goggles, you'll get the best hand-free experience. But don't worry, if you don't have the goggles, you can still use your phone. You hold your phone up in the air, you put the phone up, down, left, right. You can look all around while I'm touring, and you can look all around me. You see how right here, you could only see in front of me? Well, I even got a driving tour in 360. For example, while we're driving, we're on Charles and Princeton Ave. You could turn around and look at me, the driver. Then you could look on my right side. You could look out the window. You could look everywhere. You could look down on the ground and see what my mats look like. You could look at the shifter. You could look at the ceiling. You can literally look like all around me. So check out one of those 360 driving tours sometime. Even if you don't want to get immersive, interactive, you know, because I say the best way to do it is sit on a computer chair. One of them oscillating computer chairs, that's the easiest way if you don't feel like standing up for an hour and spinning around in circles, making yourself seasick. But you can always swipe too. You can like touch the screen and move the screen around and point to what you want to look at. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, we're on Charles and Wellington. This is where we went to earlier. In front of us with them houses on my left. Let's make this left-hand turn. Okay, we're gonna make this left-hand turn on the 4000 block of Wellington. Got a female right here about to cross the street. You're more than welcome to go. Ninja Turtle shirt. Ninja Turtles unite. Yeah, I like Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles is awesome. I grew up on Ninja Turtles. I think Ninja Turtles, they originally came out in 1988. Right? Was it 1988? A lot of my most favorite movies, shows, cartoons, not all of them, but a lot of them, I noticed were from 1988 or 89, like the year, or 87, like the year I was born. I was born in 88. So either the year I was born, the year I was 1, or the year I was conceived, I was in my mom's belly. Like Clowns from Outer Space, Chucky, a lot of other good titles are from the 80s, like the 88, 89 era. Yeah, like Leprechaun. I think Leprechaun was from 88 too, or 89. We got the Mayfair hub on my right hand side. The Mayfair hub. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy, son. Whoa. It's like I'm holding a box in my hand, and as I'm talking, I feel the vibration of everything that I'm saying going through the box. Wow, spectacular. Whoa, that's crazy. You guys are wondering what the hell in Tall Nation is Tune talking about. We got Frank's Steak and Burgers on my left hand side. Nah, so I'm holding like a box on my left hand side. It's like a rectangular cardboard box, right? And as I talk, the vibration from my voice, I guess because I speak so broadly and I project my voice, it's going to the box, and it's like sending like sound frequency. It's weird. It's hard to explain. Maybe I should have you reach your arm through the screen and hold this box for me. Yo, even as I laughed, they said, and the box said, the box chuckled. Yo. Alrighty then. On my right, you got 73 entrance east. On my left, you got 73 entrance west. You can keep traveling westbound on my left. Cottman Ave is 73, Route 73. When you go on my left-hand side, you get to the Roosevelt Boulevard. You go to my right-hand side, you get to I-95. Now we're traveling northbound on Frankford Avenue. I'm gonna make a right-hand turn coming up shortly. We're passing Teesdale. Now we're passing Aldine. I think I'm gonna turn right on Aldine. I think I turned right on Aldine already, but guess what? We're gonna turn right on Aldine again. All right, I like the shade. Yeah, guys, the camera overheated. My bad, man. It's tough. I don't normally like to splice two clips together, but we were 45 minutes in. I could have just left it at 45 minutes, but y'all were like, Tune, what happened? It was an abrupt outro. Now y'all know. If in the future, if it does abruptly cut, then I'm gonna just leave it like that, and y'all know. Yo, look at this on my left hand side. I drove by this before. It's still here, the old school Bonneville. It's like an 80s Bonneville. It definitely has been resprayed. They didn't do the best job on the respray. The respray means that they repainted it. That's not the original paint. But it looks good. It looks presentable. Yeah, guys, but with that being said, we just reached our 1 hour mark. Sorry, I apologize, y'all. We didn't cover the whole entire Mayfair neighborhood, but I want to say thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your attention, and for engaging in the comment section. Please share the video if you could. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a cat to tell a dog to tell a neighbor to tell their pet goldfish that Tune 215 is in full effect. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released on this channel. We got an e-scooter giveaway. We're going to be giving away 1 brand new GoTrex e-scooter to 1 viewer out there. All you got to do is subscribe to Tune 215 and subscribe to Tune Be Chillin'. And pay attention for when that giveaway link goes live. It'll be live for 1 week, giving you guys, the viewer, 1 week to enter. Everyone could enter. It's free entry. But you get 1 entry per person, and you got 1 week to enter. At the end of that week, I'll do a live drawing. All right, this is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dollars, Tune Be Chillin', Tune 215. Y'all know the rest, right? And I'm tuning out.